If you thought today was the day Josh Heupel was going to name a starting quarterback, or at least allude to who's leading the quarterback competition, I'm sorry to report that that's not happening today. I'm Paige Dauer. This is the Sports Page on Full Disclosure. But all in all, as Tennessee took to Neyland Stadium for the first scrimmage of fall camp, it seemed to be a pretty good scrimmage. Heupel looked to be in good spirits when he went with the media afterwards, and of course he was immediately peppered with that quarterback question, as he has been since the last time they really were here in Neyland Stadium when Nico Iamaleava departed. And of course he's not going to reveal who is in the lead, what the depth chart really looks like 8 days into fall camp. But he does say that the competition is continuing to evolve in a really healthy manner, that they're continuing to compete in a really good way between those three quarterbacks and Joey Aguilar, Jake Merklinger, and George McIntyre. But maybe mastering those details, and those details being at a premium, doesn't seem to be something that they all have mastered to a certain level just yet. So 8 days in, again, something that they'll continue to do. Keep it on the offensive line, or on offense to the offensive line. I asked him about David Sanders Jr. and, a couple of days ago he mentioned how Dom Bailey was really kind of pushing him around from the defensive perspective, but that weight has kind of helped him hold his own. And, Heupel says that they expect a lot out of David Sanders Jr. He's someone who came into this program 8 or so months ago and has continued to compete and attack every single day in a really mature way, right? Like Heupel's message every single practice that they don't have time to be young. David Sanders Jr. certainly seems to be somebody who's really taking that message to heart, and that they expect a lot from him when that game one comes around. Same too with Edwin Spillman over on defense, the linebacker who we're really high on this channel. He did have the ability to get at the quarterbacks a couple of times in this game, so everything that we've heard from Edwin Spillman, from spring up until now, it really does seem that he is performing at a level that kind of confirms everything that he's been telling us, from the blitzing technique, his ability to rush the quarterback, and just to be that third linebacker in that linebacker corps to make a huge difference for Tennessee this season. But when we talk about that quarterback competition and the players that help elevate what those quarterbacks look like, of course you're going to go to that wide receiver room, which is riddled with injury, and that continues to be the case here on Saturday morning. Braylon Staley was not in the mix. We've not seen Chris Brazzell in the mix really at all, even in practice, but Mike Matthew was, so that is a positive to an otherwise negative when you're looking to kind of get some meaningful reps with your would-be starting wide receivers or anticipated starting wide receivers. And he said that Mike Matthews looked really good, so it's good to see that he's continuing to get good progress back. Boot Carter too seemed to have some good progress updates for him. Like, he's performing in the way that he needs to. He's participating with his teammates the way that he needs to, but maybe offensive snaps, Heupel doesn't really seem too keen to comment on how that part is really evolving. But they'll be back to the practice field next week, and we'll have so much more coming up on Tennessee football next week. I'll talk to you guys then.